I'll call this one The Winds of Change in Memphis, Tennessee. After the school board dismissed former Superintendent Fagans and there was a public outcry, then there became voices coming out telling everybody to be calm and move on. First of all, you always have to gauge whether that voice is a voice on any other issue. Has he ever looked at, when you see people who've never spoken out about anything, never been concerned about anyone else, never raised their voice, and all of a sudden they're the voice of calm, that it's time to be calm, sometimes you have to test those voices. Memphis has tremendous potential. With the election of Mayor Young, maybe in the days ahead, some of the bright minds that came up through the school system in Memphis, Tennessee, will want to return to Memphis to build the community, to build family, and come back here. Instead of the brain drain that we have where kids go to school at Tennessee State, they go to Vanderbilt, they go to Middle Tennessee State, they go to Tennessee Tech, they go to UT Knox, UT Chat, and we send them away and they never come back home. So yes, that's a concern. Part of what the problem has been in Memphis, Tennessee over the years is that we were so caught up in camps. Are you in the Ford camp? Are you in the Harrington camp? Whose camp are you in? Well, I talked with Edmund Ford one day, and Edmund Ford Sr. once told me that I didn't know. He said that in some parts of the city, the ambulance service wouldn't come to Walker Homes to take your loved ones to the hospital. So they took everyone's loved one to the hospital in their hearses. It's hard to come back and beat that one. You know, people are going to feel allegiances to you that you wouldn't believe because of that. But we're so entrenched in camps that if my camp's not in, I don't help you at all. If your camp is in, I won't help. Look, who thinks about the little man? I guess over time, my life and advancement could be so much further ahead because I always fought for the little guy. I don't know. It's just a call. You know, fighting for the little guy will get you destroyed yourself. But that's just a calling that I have. It helps me to sleep at night. But the winds of change are blowing in Memphis. Of course, we're not saying that everything that the former superintendent did was wrong. And we're not wishing folly on the new incoming administration. But come on, who goes to a PR firm to make school board decisions? So look, a lot of things are coming. I had a ministry supporter once that did forensic audits. She's at a level where, you know, she says that a lot of her audits, she walks in the door with guys with machine guns. So look, when those audits start coming up, the same thing that makes you smile will make you cry. First of all, let's get out of these camps. We shouldn't have Memphis as a Kappa city, an Alpha city, a Q city, a Delta city, a AKA city. God bless whatever you all feel for your own organizations. But who thinks about the little guy? Who thinks about that single mother in depressed housing? Who thinks about the young men and the young men that we have that have so many trials going on? So look, it's thought-provoking time in Memphis, Tennessee. The winds of change are blowing, but always pay attention to those voices that come to spew calm at a time where you knew something wasn't right. We're not saying the superintendent might have not followed every policy. By no means are we saying that, but we didn't expect to just see a public lynching and hear a board member tell, oh no, when I was sitting there, I thought like you all, but now that I'm here, who says that? So look, I'm not in the political, I've always been unbought and unbossed. So look, I'm just telling you, the winds of change are blowing in Memphis. Let's do better.